Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. We tapped in. Let's go. So if you tapped in live with us today, make sure you guys tap that screen, whether you live on TikTok, whether you live on YouTube, whether you live on Instagram. Tap that screen, man. And also make sure you guys comment funding in the comments, man, with the fire sign. That's what we're talking about. Who needs some funding, man? Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, we still tapped in. Let's go, man. Again, if you're live on Instagram, if you're live on YouTube, if you're live on TikTok, tap that screen, push that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe, and also make sure you guys comment funding in the chat, man. Let's go. Matter of fact, the first person that comment funding, I'm gonna actually just go ahead and give you a free ebook. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's give out some free. Let's give out some free game. I want you guys to get this information. I want to see you guys get that funding. I love when you guys come back to me and let me know good news. So, man, that's what this is all about, man. If you're looking to get funded, if you have a business, if you have a brand, that you need more capital for, if you have a project that you need capital for, whether personal or business, man, type in with us. Make sure you guys tap that screen, tap that live, and again, make sure you guys comment funding in the chat. Let's go. So the whole point of this, our brainstorming sessions, every single week tap in, every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And, we bring you guys gems. That's what it's all about, dropping gems on you guys, making sure that you guys have all of the information, all the resources that you need to keep your business going, and keep your projects rolling, give you that motivation that you need. Everybody need a little bit of motivation, man. You can't do this alone. When it comes to entrepreneurship, you can't do it alone. So if you're out there, man, if you got a team, a wonderful team, man, you definitely lucked up. Throw the fire signs in the chat. Everybody needs a team, man. We all need a community to tap in and help us stay motivated, help us stay pushing, and give us some different feedback. We love feedback. You guys know the mob love feedback. We always sending out surveys and different things like that. And if you want to leave some feedback, you can also Google us, go on our Google page and definitely leave some Google reviews for us. We highly appreciate everybody that's been supporting us throughout this time. And we want to shout out everybody that's just been rocking with us, man. Shout out all of our mob members that's been doing, a spectacular job in growing you guys' business and staying consistent. Because it's not easy. It's not easy, man. So if you know, you know. If you're an entrepreneur, you sure already know how hard it is. So just yourself, man, and create, build something. So we want to. That's what this is all about: creating a community around entrepreneurship, around sustainable living, around just survival. This is survival, you guys. This ain't all about getting rich and going to Gucci and Louis. It's all about survival, generational wealth at the end of the day. Matter of fact, type in if you typed in what is live, man. Make sure you type in generational wealth in the comments, man. Let's see. And again, I'm giving away a free ebook to the first person that comment funding as well, whether you live on TikTok, whether you live on Instagram, whether you live on YouTube. Type in with us, man. Let's go. We want you guys to get this information. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this money. We want this money. Let's get it. So real quick, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you feel like is your biggest obstacle when it comes to business credit? In your business credit, what do you feel like is your biggest obstacle? Got a flash go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who we got? Who we got? He gives us in rows. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. We got a flash goal on TikTok, you guys. Make sure you guys send those roses in. Make sure you guys tap that screen. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get 100,000 likes today on today's live. If you're live on Instagram, if you're live on YouTube, make sure you guys connect. If you tapped in, if you have a business, make sure you guys post your websites, introduce yourself, talk about what you do. That's what this is all about, man. This is not about us. This is not about us trying to sell you anything at the end of the day. It's about you guys connecting with each other and us connecting with, and connecting with us as a community. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Again, today, it's just super special. I'm excited and super geek today because we just dropped another another prominent ebook, Business Credit Ain't Scary, the guide to getting the bag legally. So, hey, if you're into business credit, if you need some gems, you need some tips, you need some resources as far as building your personal or your business credit, make sure you guys download that ebook today. Make sure you guys go grab that and find out how you can actually join the M.O.B community, man. We got a lot of different resources. We have a few different ebooks. We actually have a resource center as well on our website. Make sure you guys check that out as well. We got a lot of great resources from credit builder apps, from grants on there. Shout out to Skip. We have our ebooks on there. So make sure you guys check out our resource center on masteronourbusiness.com ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Man. I know you guys want to get this money. I know you guys, looking to fund your business. I know you guys got a lot of things that you're trying to accomplish, man. So, we just want to speed things up. I was very, this ebook is something different because we took a different approach. I know a lot of you guys, are used to seeing, these extravagant business words and these different terms. We didn't, we tried to, really simplify it as much as possible, and really just, give you guys a one-on-one inside look, personally. We try to personalize it as much as possible, give you guys lingo that you guys understand. So it's super simple, straight to the point. All you got to do is just apply it. At the end of the day, I think that's with anything. You just have to apply it into your life, and that's what we're doing. So shout out to everybody that's just been supporting the M.O.B community. If you tapped in with this live, man, make sure let me see some love, man. Let me see some fire signs in the chat. Tap the screen. Whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube, let me see some fire signs in the chat, man. Let's go, let's go. Let me see some websites. Throw your websites in the chat. You just never know who might end up tapping in and might end up checking out your website. That's what it's all about, man. We tap in worldwide. We want to continue on growing our community, continue on going live with you guys a little bit more. We're probably going to do a 30-day challenge as well, to go live with you guys, to continue on, keeping up progress with you guys, especially everybody who already got the ebook, who already been, working on their credit, people that we've been working on their credit personally. If you've been rocking with us personally, or you remember we've been working on your business credit or your personal credit. I want to keep up with you guys' progress, and I want you guys to motivate each other with your progress. That's what it's all about, you guys. Making sure that we motivate each other, making sure that we're excited about each other's, progress and success. Today. That's what a community is all about. So make sure you guys, show each other love. If you see somebody's website in the chat, make sure you guys check it out. You just never know what you might end up needing. You never know what type of resources they may have available. That's what it's all about. Real quick, I want to see some answers in the chat, man. Let's go. I'm trying to interact. So the question for the day, the icebreaker question for the day. What is one obstacle you have when it comes to building your business or your personal credit? What's one obstacle you guys have? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What obstacle do you have when it comes to building business credit or personal credit? What obstacles have you guys faced so far? Let's go, man. Throw them answers in the chat. Interact with me. Let's go, man. Tap that live. If you live with us on Instagram, if you live with us on TikTok, if you live with us on YouTube, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share the live, man. Definitely share the live with somebody that have a business, is an entrepreneur that is serious about hitting that next level. That you feel like need these gems. That may be hitting a few walls when it comes to building a personal credit or building a business credit. Let's go. What's one obstacle you guys have when it comes to building your personal or your business credit? Let's go. Let's see some answers. Let me see some answers. What's going on? Tap in with me. Let me see if I can get my boy on here. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see them answers, guys. Let's see them answers. What's going on? What is one obstacle you have when it comes to building business or personal growth? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want to hear them obstacles, man. Let's see if we can come up with some solutions. Consistency. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. Consistency is key. What challenge do you have when it comes to building business credit? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see them answers, man. What's going on, TikTok? What's going on, TikTok? What's going on? Let me see them answers in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's been tapping in with us, man, all over, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram. You guys been great, man. Like I said, every single week you've been tapping in with you guys, giving you guys what you need when it comes to, just resources, community. That's what it's all about. That's what the mob is all about. We're gonna continue building. I want to continue on building the community with you guys, man. So let's continue on building. So when it comes to, building business credit, what do you guys feel like is your biggest challenge? Cash flow, yes, yes. Got to keep that cash flow coming in. If you want to pay them bills on time, make sure you keep that good relationship with the people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So real quick, man, I'm gonna give you guys some free gems, man. I really want to go over. I want to touch on one of the chapters within the ebook. What chapter we gonna touch on? What chapter we touch on? So let's touch on the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from chapter 2. I ain't gonna give you guys all of it. Definitely make sure you guys download the ebook at our website www.masterourbusiness.com. We actually have an early bird special on there for you guys as well, so it's not full price. It's super affordable. Hey, we spend this money on dumb stuff every single day. Why not spending on something that's gonna help you guys get to the bag? Let's do it. Let's do it. So, chapter 2, get your business dressed up, right? No pajamas allowed. So, when I say no pajamas allowed, at the end of the day, you want to make sure before you ask for money, you want to make sure your business gotta look fly. You want to make sure your business is structured right. You want to make sure it looks good on paper. You want to make sure your website and everything is together. Because at the end of the day, it's all about building trust. It's all about presentation, right? Imagine showing up to a bank in pajamas, right? That's why I say no pajamas. Imagine how they're gonna look at y'all, right? Imagine showing up in your pajamas talking about you a multi-million dollar company. You need $1 million loan or $100,000 loan or a line of credit, right? Imagine how they're gonna look at you, right? They ain't gonna fly. So, here's some of the things that you must do when it comes to making sure your business is fly, man. Make sure it's looking good, making sure it's structured properly. First, you want to register a business, whether it's an LLC, S corp, C corp. You want to pick a fighter, right? You want to make sure this is a top key. When you're registering your business, you want to make sure that you choose partnership instead of sole proprietor. Even if you by yourself, you want to make sure you're good on paper. You want to make sure that they see that you have a team, right? Also, you want to get your EIN together, right? Um, for those of you that don't know, EIN is like the social security number or for your business, right? So don't let nobody fool you about buying a course or nothing like that, or charge you thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to get an EIN. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is go to irs.gov. So for all you fake gurus out there, I'm sorry. All you got to do is get your free EIN number at irs.gov. So number 3, build a business bank account, right? Keep that personal Netflix subscription and your Pizza Hut orders and all of that separate from your payroll. Right? You want to make sure you keep your business and your personal funds separate. Right? So make sure you guys tap in with a good business bank account, whether it's Chase, whether it's Bank of America, or if you guys have a relationship or have access to a credit union, you might want to look up your credit unions in your local area, see what bureaus they pull from, and see what's their limit when it comes to no doc applications, when it comes to no doc loans, no doc credit limits, different things like that. Those are very important keys when it comes to picking and choosing what credit unions and what bank accounts you guys want to open. You want to pick the bank that's actually going to serve you, not just hold your money or not just take your money and loan it out to other people. You want to make sure that bank is serving you to your best interest. So it's different for everybody. So you really want to break that down and figure out what's the best bank or credit union to go with. Credit unions is always good because they're more personalized and they give you more funding. That bag, y'all. Giving out that bag. So make sure you guys tap in. Number 4, get a DUNS number. DUNS. Get a DUNS number. Again, that is free. So don't let no fake gurus and all of that tell you that you got to pay for a DUNS number or pay them hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, for them to get something that you can totally get for free. So you can actually go on DNB, Duns and Bradstreet. For those of you that don't know, you can actually go on dnb.com and get your DUNS number for free. For free. Gem of the day, man. Drop some fire signs, man. If you are already getting some gems for that. This is only chapter 2. This is the type of stuff that we talking about in the ebook. This is the type of stuff that we talking about in the mob. We're talking about getting some money, man. So if you're not talking about getting no money, this is probably not the law. If you're not talking about funding the business, generational wealth, this is probably not the life. So keep it going. We're not twerking. We're not gossiping. We're not talking about the who got a case going on or who got a RICO. We talking about money, generational wealth. Let's get it, man. Number 5, you want to have your contact info intact. You want to have a business phone number. Not your phone business. You want to have a business phone number. Not Google Voice or none of that, right? Not, well, Google Voice you can use. Google Voice, I've seen people use that. A business email is super, super important. This is something that come through that you can pretty much get, whether you're using, depending on your host, if you have a website already, they may offer offer you a business email and a business number. So make sure you guys, keep your business. That's super important, you guys. Don't use no Gmail accounts. Don't use no personal funky nicknames. None of that. You want to make sure that when people are looking you up, especially these banks and these lenders and these investors, right? When they're looking you up, they want to see that you got all your stuff in order. They don't want to see your personal phone number up there. They don't want to see your personal address or your personal email. Get a physical, a real business address. And it don't have to be physical. I take that back. You can go with a virtual address. Um, you know, that's something that we pretty much give you options on in our community. It's a few of them out there, like Regis is pretty good. Things like that. You want to make sure that at the end of the day, again, you want to make sure you're not wearing pajamas. This is how you get your business looking fly, right? It's all about presentation. It's all about setting yourself up for success. This is what I always tell our members. You have to set yourself up for success. You can't just, expect that success to drop out of the sky. You got to set yourself up for it. Number 6, and this is a big one, man. And I actually just touched on this a little bit, but website and social proof. You have to have social proof. Yes, they are looking up your websites. Yes, they are looking up your social medias. Yes, they want to see how active you are. Yes, they want to see if you're an actual business. Let's go. So, real quick, man, if you already have a website, if you already have your business structured in general, if you already have these things on order, man, put the fire signs in the chat. Let's go. Let's see who got their business looking fly already. And if you're not, if you're one of those people that's not super good on paperwork, super good with paperwork, make sure you guys tap in with the mod, man. We'll handle all of that for you. Make sure you guys, we'll make sure all your paperwork get filed for you. For those of you that, don't technically like, getting online and filling out paperwork, you might get headaches, whatever the case may be. We've seen it all, so we understand. Throw the fire signs in the chat, man. If you already got some gems from chapter 2, man. Let's go. Let's go, TikTok. What's going on? What's going on? Paulus 88. Black Cat 827. Let's go. Only Flicks. Let's go. You trying to come onto the live with me? Let's go. Pop it. You trying to come onto the live with me? RG100, what's going on? What's going on? Who live on Instagram? Who we got live on Instagram? Black Honest Vodka, what's going on? Raw Country, what's going on? Farmer P, what's going on? I'm rocking with y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you tapped in on YouTube, man, make sure you guys blow that chat, man. So we can put some of them comments on the screen. Let's go. Throw the fire emojis in the chat again. Throw the fire emojis in the chat. If you already got some gems, if you dropped some good gems for you guys on today's brainstorming session. Again, man, business credit ain't scary. We just don't know about it. Most of us just didn't grow up knowing about finance. We didn't know about business credit. We didn't know these gems at the end of the day. So, I understand. I understand them, people that really just didn't know some of this game. So, that's what we're doing. That's really one of the real reasons why we started the mod. We understand that, some people just don't grow up, some people just grow up in certain environments where they just don't know. So we want to make sure that you guys know, that you guys are in the know, that you guys have the resources available, and make sure that you have quality resources available, resources that these rich folks got, man, these one percenters have. We want to make sure that you have the same resources, whether it comes to structure, whether it comes to building your website, whether it comes to managing your social media. And by the way, the mob do handle all of those different services. If you're somebody that really don't have the time to manage your own social media platforms, or have the time to update your website, keep your website updated, or make sure that you have technical support with that as well. Make sure you guys tap in with us, man. We have all of the different resources like that. We have a bunch of resources on our website you guys can check out. a bunch of information about our memberships, what comes with them, different benefits that you guys receive as far as video, audio production, social media, and management and marketing, web design, graphic design, hub rentals, different things like that. We want to make sure that you guys have all the resources that you need to succeed. We gotta set yourself up for success, man. At the end of the day. Jay Smith, what's going on? Paula, what's going on, man? Hey, real quick, man, if you tapped in with us live, I want to see if you already have a website. I want to see what your website is. Make sure you guys drop your websites in the chat. Introduce yourself. I also want to put this. Let me put this brainstorming question back on the screen. If you tap this on YouTube, and this one challenge you have building credit, whether it's business or personal. Let's go. Should I give y'all another chapter or what? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if I should give y'all chapter 3. Let me know in the chat if I should give y'all chapter 3. Chapter 3 is actually vendor credit, right? Your training wheels. Chapter 3. Let me know if y'all want me to go after chapter 3. And let me know if you guys have everything as far as your business structure, everything that we went over in chapter 2. Let me know if you guys have all of that, or if you guys need help getting your business structure the correct way. Not just getting up EIN and calling it a day and thinking you have a business. How can we get your business set up and structured the correct way? Let's go. Who else we got on the live, man? Let's go, man. Today we don't have a special guest. I really wanted to tap in with you guys since we're dropping the ebook today, which is super huge. I think this is going to be super big, especially if you, like I said, if you're out there looking for business funding, if you're looking to, really just, take your business to the next level. We all need capital. There's no way around it. You need capital for your business. You need money to get you off the ground. It's not going to fall out of the sky. And it's not going to happen. No one's going to do it for you. No magical investor is going to just knock on your door and say, hey, you have a great idea. I want to invest in you. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. So make sure you guys, tap in and make sure you guys get all the resources that you can. There's a lot of resources out here. It's not just us, not just our ebook and our community. It's a lot of other resources out here. We have all the resources at our fingertips, man. So if you're on this live right now, I know you can go on there and do your research and get some of the same information that we give you guys. We just put it all in one ebook, only one program to make it easier for you guys. So you guys don't have to go out there and bump your head like we did. And that's what it's all about. Again, man, if you guys want us to continue on, if you guys want us to drop some gems on chapter 3 real quick, let us know in the chat. Or if you want to join us live and you have some feedback that you guys want to give, some gems that you guys want to give, let's go. Go in the chat. I appreciate you guys typing in on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And I appreciate everybody that's been typing in with us every single week. Typing in every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, you guys. So I know we got people from all over the world that type in with us. We want to make sure you guys know it's 6 p.m. Eastern time every single Wednesday. Tapping in. Really, like I said, the rest of this month we're gonna be talking about money, man. We're talking about funding. We're talking about business credit, personal credit. We're talking about building relationships with these banks and these lenders. We're talking about grants, right? Who need funding? Who need funding? Who can use some extra capital, man? Let me see some fire signs. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat. You can use some extra capital for your business. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat, man. Let's go. I'll see you guys over there on too, man. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's go. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Real quick, what's one challenge? Again, if you haven't answered our icebreaker question for the day, what's one challenge you have when it comes to building business? You might gotta sleep. Keep on your best. That's what's up. Where you tapping in from? You said it's 1:47 a.m. Where you at? Let us know where you listening in from. Let us know where you listening in from. I know we got people from all over the world, man. That's the beauty about just the internet. Like I said, man, we have all the resources that we have right at our fingertips. We can tap in and connect with each other all over the world. What we have to do is move as a unit. Unity, community. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I had people that can really jewels on me when I first started our companies. We dropped our people. I can't lie, and I'll say this all the time. You know, I'm not one of those fake gurus that, you know, it's like just trying to make it seem that we just got it all figured out. And that, listen, we first started. When I first started my first companies, I did not know anything. I got out here and bumped my head, man. So I wish I had people. I wish I had people, you know, to really sit me down and, you know, drop these. But you know, we here. That's why we here. You know, maybe if I did have that, I wouldn't be here. So I'm not even gonna say that no more. I'm not even gonna say that no more. I thank God for, you know, all of the obstacles, all of the lessons that we've learned throughout the years, and I've learned throughout my 17 years of being an entrepreneur. I absolutely love it, man. This is something that we do full time. This is something that I've been doing full time, you know, for the last 8 years, and I plan on continuing doing, you know, just being a full time serial entrepreneur. You know, that's what it's all about, man. Working for yourself, you know, self sustainability, generational wealth. I got a marketing consulting biz right now. Any game, yes. I have a marketing consulting business. I love it. I love it. And we do a lot of consulting. Of course, we do a lot of marketing. Building trust, you know, I would say will be my biggest advice to you. Building trust with your clients and building trust, you know, is super important, especially in today's game where it's super oversaturated. Everybody's a lot of fake gurus out here. It's a lot of fake, you know, experts, you know, out here. So, you know, being authentic and building that trust up with your clients and with your family, you know, looking at your clients as family, you know, building that trust and that respect, it's going to go a long way. Even when things go wrong, if you have that trust and that built up, you have a real relationship, you know, you guys can work through it. You guys can work through when something don't work out, you know, because that's just business. Everything is not going to work out all the time for you guys. So, you know, at the end of the day, continue on, you know, building that trust. Continue on utilizing your community, utilizing your testimonials to, you know, to really build that trust up with people that actually need you. Because there's a lot of businesses out here that need marketing. You know, every business, every single. I don't care what industry you're in, you need marketing, and you need somebody to consult with. You need somebody that you trust, that have the knowledge that you can consult with. So I hope I answered your question. Shout out to you for asking that. ABS Ken, I love it. I love it. I hope I said that right. What do you net? What you net last year? I don't know if I want to disclose that, but it was a amount. It was a nice amount. Um, I think we did. I think last year we did. We closed the year out spectacular, and we opened up. You know, we came into the year with new services, new resources, new relationships. You know, and you know, I think, you know, the biggest thing that we look at is the relationships. You know, what relationships have we built? You know, throughout the year, not necessarily how much money we made, because, you know, the money come and go. You know, the money come and go. This thing is digital. You don't even see it no more, right? It's all about those relationships, you guys. That's the number one key. So, you know, in this last year, we was able to really secure a lot of great relationships, and work with a lot of great people like Dr. Umar. We worked with Andre, who was actually the mayor of Atlanta. We have actually got a chance to interview the lieutenant governor of Michigan. So we had a lot of great success, you know, building some great relationships. We have We got some new members this year. Shout out to all of our new members that's been doing their thing, doing a wonderful job. Um, so yeah, I think I count those as bigger wins. It's all about those relationships that we build throughout those years, and we want to continue on building, man. So if you're out there, if like I said, if you have a business or if you're an entrepreneur, or you just a go-getter, man, you just need a family, around. You need that. I like to call us accountability partners, because at the end of the day, that's what we all need. We all need accountability partners. We all need that person that's going to say, "Hey, we haven't done X, Y, and Z. We need to get this done. We need to get this done." I think that's super important to have somebody that we trust, because that's a big one. And I think I can't emphasize trust enough, because in this climate of business, that's all we have. That's all we have. It's so oversaturated. There's so many scams and so much stuff out here. You have to have trust installed. So at the end of the day, I love where we're at with our members. I love where we're at with our mentors and our advisors. Everybody that's just been supporting the movement. We have our new friend in the mob program. So that's pretty much for people that, if you want to just support our goal and support our community every single month. If you want to donate, whether it's $20, $50, $100 every single month, that's something that you can do. You'll receive different gifts, different access to different events that we have throughout the year. Even if you don't have a business and you just want to support what we're doing, if you want to help us create more jobs and generational wealth, man, that's what that's for. We also have an affiliate partnership. So if anybody that have a database full of entrepreneurs and people that that's just looking to take their business to the next level and take it serious, this is a way that you guys can really, really capitalize. Bring them into, and all you got to do is bring them into the community. Bring them into the fold, bring them into the community, and we pretty much take it from there. We make sure we bring them in, make sure that we're treating them like family, and we're making sure that they're getting reliable resources. That's what it's all about, reliable resources. If they can't get you any results, if a person can't get you results, you probably don't need them in your life. You probably don't need them. You probably don't need them. So at the end of the day, man, I want you guys to continue on building onto your success. I want you guys to continue on putting yourself in a position to win. You got to put yourself in a position. No one is going to do it for you guys. Nobody. I'm sorry. I know you. I know you lost. I lost you where? You disconnected. Give me some feedback, man. Give me some feedback. We got on Instagram using too much of the credit limit. Yes, that is a good one. That's a good challenge that most people have, actually using too much of the utilization. This is super important to keep your utilization down. Just because you have $10,000 credit limit or a credit line, that don't mean you just gotta max it out every single time. Banks want to know that you're not desperate. So people want to give money to people that's not desperate for the money. So they want to see a low utilization, at least below 30%. I like to tell people, just to keep it safe, 10%. So if you credit line, make sure you guys keep that utilization down, man. It's not all about your credit score number. Keep that in mind. Lenders look at different things on your credit report as a whole. It's not just about the number. I know a lot of people are, I'm in the 800 club, I'm in the 700 club. But what are your utilization? What are your utilization look like? What are the accounts look like? How many times were you late? They look at different types of things. So keep that in mind, you guys, for sure. That was a great challenge, though. I think a lot of people have that same challenge. So keep them coming. Keep them coming. Man, you never know what challenge somebody else may be having as well. So don't feel ashamed if you're having a challenge. We all have some type of challenge when it comes to business, you guys. No one is perfect. I know we have Instagram where everybody is looking perfect and everybody looking like they just doing it up right. Come on, you guys. Reality is everybody has trouble. Everybody have a challenge, some type of challenge that they're going through. That's all about is you're gonna keep it real with yourself, though. That's what it's about. Are you going to keep it real with yourself? Are you going to, take these challenges head on? Because everybody got them. So don't be ashamed to, let us know what challenges you guys have. Again, we might be able to provide a solution, or it might be somebody on the line that might be able to provide a solution. We've had so many lives where, people, interacted, throughout the chat, introduce themselves, talk about their challenges, and somebody on the live seen it and DM them, created a great relationship. Yeah, we've created a bunch of great relationships, just from brainstorming, guys. So again, I don't want to keep you guys on all day. We might stay on a little bit longer on TikTok, play some trivia games. So if you guys want to come on over to our TikTok live, make sure you guys tap that screen when you come on. Make sure you guys tap that. But I don't want to keep you guys on too much longer. Um, Real quick, I want to give you guys an assignment. I got to leave you guys with the assignment. So this is month 7. So we're on module 7. So I want you guys to focus on operations and logistics, guys. I want you guys to make a time. So this is the time audit challenge. I want you guys to conduct a time audit for 1 week. Focus on your business related activities. Identify areas where you could streamline processes or delegate tasks, and reflect on any insights about time management. Again, as a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna put this on the screen for you guys as well. Put this on the screen for you guys. Let's see if I can get my dog Raw in here. What's going on, Raw Country? What's going on? Appreciate you joining us on TikTok, man. We're gonna actually kick it for a little bit longer. What's going on? What's going on, King?
Not much, man. Just doing a little work out here in Texas.
Oh, you in Texas with it?
You know how it go.
Well, you stay moving. You stay moving. What they got you doing out there in Texas?
Got a little some movie I just started on for doing little fixtures.
I love it. They shoot movies out there in Texas now. That's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Real quick, man. We've been on this live, man. We've been typing in. We just dropped the ebook. This credit ain't scary. I want to tap in real quick. What's one of the challenges you have when it comes to building your credit?
Building my credit was the biggest challenge I had was because I lost my job. So like it was either worried about my credit or worried about eating every day. So,
Right.
So that was the biggest challenge for me right now. And I don't have a lot of stuff anyway, so on my credit. So it's just now just adding stuff to it.
Right.
Is what I have to do.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, well, shit. Definitely make sure you check out. We got a couple credit builder apps. I know we got a partnership. We got a few new partnerships that you could probably add on to a couple of different accounts that you could probably add to your credit to kind of shoot your score up. I know Kickoff is one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kickoff. That's one of our partners that we just partnered up with last week. They've been doing a great job. Actually, I just put Kickoff on my account, and like within the week, I went up to like 102 points. Kickoff. So I definitely think you should add on Kickoff. Add on, definitely get NAV. That way you can kind of keep up with what's going on, give you an accurate, report. And then we have, what else we have? Meet Ava. Meet Ava is another good one that you can add on. Um, the thing I like about Kickoff and Ava, you don't. They put you in a position where you don't go into the negative. So if it's something where it's like, okay, it's not working out this month, you can kind of fall back without it kind of hurting you. And then with Kickoff, they actually give you the money back. So you paying the monthly subscription, but it's a savings account, and they give you the money back after a certain amount of time. So those are a couple of gems, man, that might be able to help you out. Help you all shoot you up a couple 100 points, and hey, put you in a position to do something. And if you're on the line with us, man, make sure you guys follow the same steps I just told him. You actually go and check out our affiliate links website, masteronarbusiness.com. Continue on rocking with us, man. We're gonna stay a little bit longer on TikTok. We're gonna end it on YouTube and end the stream on YouTube and Instagram. So shout out to everybody that tapped in with us on YouTube and Instagram, man. I appreciate you guys tapping in with the live, continuing on. Just building with us at the end of the day. This is what it's all about, man. I love building with you guys. I love dropping gems. I love, dropping a gem that can actually help you guys change your life. We need more people out here, that's trying to change lives, man. At the end of the day. So that's what we're doing, man. Generational wealth is in effect. Let's keep on building, man. Let's go. My family, let's get it.